Madrid can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Rodgers. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Caught offside that time. Shifted it to the flank. And he's in on goal. Oh, Bono! Goal! Arsenal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass is just off target. Jordi Alba. Dani Olmo, spread it left. Simeone. And it's Rice. Yamal goes for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's picked it up out wide. The ball swung in. Mendes deals with that comfortably. And he's straight offside. And he's got away from it.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, shoot! Oh, good finish. No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Burmo. And it's been played through. Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's managed to get free. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Dani Olmo. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Vitinha. Now this could be a chance. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Vitinha.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Vitinha. That has been slung wide. That looks a good ball through. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. That's going in strongly.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Mbomo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That ball looks a good one, and he's there to get it away. Camavinga, Nuno Mendes. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. Well read, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Rodgers. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Burmo. He's looking wide. Mbappe scooting forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
And he shoots! Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? João Cancelo, he has found the way through. hoisted in. Oh, well played. Chance here to counter. That's a shade optimistic. He's got away. And it's Olmo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Rice, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's played through for him. Rodgers, he's through on goal here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And they win it back again. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's one-on-one. He's had a shot. Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all...
Chance for a shot! Always going over the top.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bergkamp. Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left. Vitinha stood his ground strongly. Rice making good progress on the right-hand side. Aim forwards.
Number 15.
That is good alertness. And a shot! And it's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So could they be onto something here? Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Darwin Nunez. The attendance
And he's there to retrieve it.
62,005.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves. Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bergkamp. Bergkamp going face-to-face with his great rival. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They want to be quick to recover this. Played it again. And that's the keeper's ball. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dink through. Jordi Alba. Saliba. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. In with the challenge. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
He's played it long.
Coming on the field,
Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a threatening ball. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nunez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bergkamp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Simeone. Nunez. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Bergkamp, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe is onto it. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello, everyone. This is the
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. It's a searching pass.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Simeone has it out wide and in space. And he's straight offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passes short and sharp. Nicely aimed pass. Raul. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, it's a great ball here. Luis Suarez! Goal! Arsenal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Messi. That is very well defended. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of oh, what has happened here?
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Some resolute defending there. Xabi Alonso with the clearance. Oh, that's a key interception. Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Madrid faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Raya to save this spot kick and his team. What a save by David Raya! Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. And here's Aubameyang. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Aubameyang. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's not got that quite right. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that has not gone well. Belletti. Oh, this looks sharp. Stood up well to him there. And here's Suarez. Davids. Alonso. Nice bit of trickery. Great vision. Raul. An instinctive delivery. And the goal. Chance!
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Camavinga. That is a great pick out. Well, nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Aubameyang. That is ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Arsenal. El dorsal 25.
So we're off again.
El dorsal 11.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bernardo Silva carries the ball down the right.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Xabi Alonso. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Simeone. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez looking to add to his goal. João Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. João Neves. João Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. He's found a way past. Van Bouten attempts a clearance.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's found a way. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to...
Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neves. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pinches it off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 27 será sustituido por el dorsal 20.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Nunez. And he's cut it out. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good take and a good... And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, strongly challenged there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. João Neves. And here's Nunez. Simeone. And they win it back again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Davids. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Well timed, excellent interception. Foot in. Davids. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's on his own! Takes a shot! It's run loose here, and he's in a Batistuta! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. João Cancelo can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Batistuta. João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
So what can they conjure from this one? He's having a hit!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal 17.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
El dorsal 19.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Madrid do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Not the most accurate pass.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Rodgers. Yehi. And Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Laporte. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal, and it's Bellingham. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Dispatched clinically. And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Gerrard.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Hangs in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. A probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri gets over and intercepts. And this is Kane. That's going wide left. Kane. Kane! Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. Mendes venturing down the left. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Tries one from range. Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's been won straight back. That has not gone well. Yehi gets across to intercept that.
Pretty robust defending.
It's a pretty loose pass. He shifted it to the flank. Diaz. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nuno Mendes. And here's Diaz. There will be a throw-in. And it's Rodri. Now it's Bellingham. Vitinha getting forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he was quick to react. Diaz. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's really well cleared. He's had it taken off him. That's destined for the flank. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Rodgers. Cross to the back post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just...
And he shoots! And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure?
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri looking to add to his goal. Yamal, shot could be on. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kane gets flagged offside. Gehi. Nuno Mendes. Rodri. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Al Nassr with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cafu attempts a clearance. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's put paid to the danger. And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodgers. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great work on the overlap. Cafu, lovely bit of skill. He has found a way through. Oh, that was vital. Simeone. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that has not gone well. Now he's off and running. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Oh, what has happened? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Who saw this coming? Madrid have come back from the very brink. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Cancelo. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's slung out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Darwin getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, it's a change met with all-round approval, Peter. You can tell they really want this to happen.
And he's managed to get rid. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Ambitious ball here. And it's made its way to him. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? And that's that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game. What a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Madrid are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his...
Oh, what a mistake! Saka venturing down the left. Pass is just off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Bruno Guimaraes. It's Saka. Saka making good progress. João Cancelo. Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. Saka. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a good foot in there. Driving forward. Searching passes played there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, that has not gone well. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. So it is still 0-0. Laporte makes the interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Goes looking wide.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Vitinha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This is a promising build-up. Spread it left. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Guimaraes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saka takes on his marker. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Vitinha. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé cuts out the pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Not the most accurate pass. And he is deftly away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he skips past his man. Marquinhos. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Kane. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. Nuno Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Simeone. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Guimaraes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rice. Now it's Saka. He's found a way through. Saka. Cross to the back post. Raya claims it without any fuss. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Vitinha, well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is a little undercooked. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of it? Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Showing good feet. Crosses it in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. It's a searching pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's gone for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Vitinha. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 11.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, Griezmann, el dorsal
Saka
23,
will not want to lose out here, not against this
el
opponent.
dorsal 10.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he can clear it away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And this is Griezmann. Now it's Kane. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pinches it off him. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 5.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Real chance! And he's found the net! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted. Oh, terrible pass. Rice. And they win it back again. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Griezmann.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good read. And the number on the board is 3. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Kane. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's that, the end. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, there is a
today's
definite
match.
sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movement.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vitinha. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. It's a searching pass.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
A beautiful inventor, and he does it all, of course, with unmatched panache.
Yeah, a team player through and through, and he's totally unselfish.
And this is Shevchenko. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, it's played into the... He's had a shot! Off the post! Deftly away. Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar. He's found some space. He slings it in. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 15 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodgers. Nice-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Rodgers. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's been hooked away. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vitinha shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vitinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Shevchenko. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's beaten the last man. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass is just off target. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Scholes. He's a sharp little ball here. Searching pass he's played there. This might spell danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Simeone. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Bergkamp. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He won't be happy with that one. In with the challenge. And he was quick to react. Vitinha has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Great chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a promising position. Crossed in again. Shevchenko is flagged offside. So, a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Madrid get the second half started.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's quick to return it. Foden. Messi. Neatly clipped into space. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's whipped it across. Neymar. Good ball over the top. And that was very necessary. Now that looks a decent ball. Camavinga picks it up now.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Good read, needed to be. That has not gone well. Bergkamp will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is out of play. Bergkamp crossed into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rodgers. Now it's Vitinha, and he plays one through. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cancelo, aimed beyond the defence. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Messi going after that. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Changement. Le numéro 27. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 20.
Simeone. João Cancelo. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Le numéro 17.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Le numéro 18.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bergkamp towering forward here. Out for a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, Neymar. Le numéro
Scholes.
11, Messi.
Dink
Le
through.
numéro 10. Le
It's
numéro
gone all the
18.
way through to the keeper.
Le numéro 4.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the
Le
could
numéro
yet
20.
yield a winner.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 5.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. He's onside.
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Changement. Le numéro
So we
13.
have further activity on the bench here.
Ronaldo.
Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Le numéro
Well, it's
18.
going to make for a frantic end,
Messi.
Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Well, they've got it again.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. Now that shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's through here.
Temps additionnel.
Foden! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chips it through. Mbappe!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Nicely shaped ball. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
This guy, Marco Reus, is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team.
Messi! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Royce! And that's a tidy finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Royce unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Merino.
There they go, hunting again.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. And it's Merino. And the through ball. And this is Royce. He's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, easy pickings there. This looks promising. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. João Cancelo. Simeone has it out wide and in space.
That's good defensive concentration.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mikel Merino concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Merino. Cucurella. Well, that has not gone well.
Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Royce.
Is always looking to break lines. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodgers.
Oh, good spread.
Simeone. He has found the way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. And he's there to belt it away. Shifted it to the flank. There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's burst through! Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. Simeone. Can he get on the end of this? Romero has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13. El dorsal
So we're
5,
underway for the second half.
El dorsal 11.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose.
Real chance!
João Cancelo attempts a clearance.
Oh, what chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Alvarez receives it in a good... Alvarez! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short.
Hakimi. It's Camavinga. Hakimi.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught on it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's found the net! Back to within one. Interesting. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Romero is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga. Chance for a shot! Brilliant by Vitinha! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now he's running away. And he shoots! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 27 será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Darwin to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him...
He's had a shot! It's in! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the shot! Rafinha is there and he can get that clear. Great ball, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Great football, shot and save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has ended up in no man's land. Kubasi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh no, this does not look good. He's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ronaldo demonstrating his defensive quality there. But where it came from. Oh, super ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nunez.
That's just playing it safe and simple. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rafinha can get it clear. And it's Cancelo. Vitinha. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it.
And the finish!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Cristiano.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Romero. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo, hat-trick scorer, massive game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. In with the challenge. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji spots it and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
João Neves. No, it's come to nothing. Akanji, pass somewhat off target. Oh, what has happened here? It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Camavinga cuts it out. He won't be happy with that one. Bergkamp. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Taken back almost at once. That's a shade optimistic. That's a throw. And it's Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Great vision.
Not too amused either.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Bergkamp. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's destined for the flank. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Cristiano Ronaldo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Laporte does really well to win the ball there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. And it's Hazard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And they've got rid. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Big chance, corner. Gabon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He slings it, shot a goal! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Gabon have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
A probing pass. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kovacic gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that has put paid to that. Rodgers. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that was nowhere near his best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Half-time getting close now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Lofted upfield. That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. But that has not gone well. And it's Messi. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! That's going to go a long way. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gabon are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players.
Oh, he's taken it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Not the most accurate pass. That is ended up in no man's land.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Bergkamp. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Koundé wins the duel this time. Kovacic. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Well, they've got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Pinches it off him. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he skips past his man, clipped into space.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's all alone.
And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Gabon are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Laporte kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Camavinga. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Bergkamp. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. It's just beyond his reach. Vitinha. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Simeone. Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pass somewhat off target. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path.
And a chance! Luis Suarez, he just has something! A finish of true class! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They
Just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Merino. Now it's Marino. Oh, now he can run away with it. Aubameyang finds himself offside. Now this could be a chance. Azar. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Has a look and plays it forward. Kovacic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yamal, no, he's not going to get any further than that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.